Hello everyone, this is Kenneth J. Lewis Sr. This is the KJL podcast channel. I'm going to get right into it. This is the Mathematician. This is one of my pieces from my men series. As I would tell people, most of the paintings I've done have been of women. So I've decided to do a men's series and I'm coming along pretty good. So let me get some paint on the palette. I'm going to get moving right away. Let me turn this. I have the air, well, the fan blowing in here and it's kind of loud. And it's got me talking really loud. And then I think I need to turn down the volume in my ear as well. Let's get that going here. Let me turn this down. Oh, that's a little better. Oh my God. Like I said, welcome. And we're going to get right started with this one. This is a piece of, it's like a panel board that you put on the floor to protect floors when they're doing construction work. So I've been able to obtain some of these pieces from a construction site near me. And the tape right here is showing where I'm going to cut this. So I wrote up there and just scribbled down there. But this is basically the section that I'm going to paint. I'm going to cut this and then it'll go in a frame. Okay, so let's get started right here. This piece in the series is called The Mathematician. So I'm going to get rolling here. Oh, I hope everybody had a good day. I know I had a great day. It was long and now I'm here doing this. But I hope you guys have fun tonight watching this video here. I'm gonna get started right away working on his face. I want to mess with that a little bit because I'm gonna do that in a couple different layers. I'm sorry, I'm just putting the paint out just now. Right now I'm using yellow ochre, burnt sienna, white, and like a tad bit of like black, ivory black. And I'm gonna get started to my first layer on the face. It's gonna be really loose. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna put a little bit of red in here. I'm right here. Hey, let me know if you can't hear me, if anyone can hear me. I'm gonna be checking the messages as I'm going along. I'm gonna be checking the messages. Okay. I'm a little solo act right here today, so. Okay, and I'm just doing strokes, little strokes here to start getting my color on his face here. And it's a little more red than I want it to be. Yeah, this is a little better. I'm liking that. But notice how I'm putting this on here. It's like all the areas where I'm going to use this color. I'm putting it on now. My first layer. On the hands and everything, so I'm like constructing that right now with just my strokes. Okay, let me see. I think I'm gonna put that next. It'll kind of have them like here. With the, yeah, I think definitely this. I'm sorry, I talk to myself sometimes doing this. I hope you don't mind. This finger, I'm gonna take this one here. And just by doing these little strokes, you notice I'm not putting this on here like trying to construct like a really detailed finger. Kind of looking, I already sketched out certain areas, so and I think that'll go there, yeah, underneath there. So I need to bring this. See. I'll just highlight this area here. Where that pen is. And you'll see it'll come together once I start putting more layers on. I'm in an awkward position. I normally don't paint in this position, but for the sake of trying to give the viewers the best opportunity to see it, I'm learning like to adapt to like this kind of like painting like this. So it's forcing me to do something differently than the way I would do in my comfort zone normally. So it's nice sometimes to get outside your comfort zone. Bam. That's just gonna go here and here. And again, from my sketch that I put on here, just very loose with black paint, now I'm going to construct the figure. Here. Take this here. And I don't want to waste any of the paint. So maybe because I can come over top of this on this. I didn't want to just rinse it off in the brush. I'll start formulating this vest here, even if I'm going to change the color, but just it'll get some color on it. And I may leave a little bit of that color and let it come through. I'm cleaning my brush, but I got some paper towels here too, because sometimes if you don't, this next step I'm doing, I don't want the brush to be so wet and watery. What I'm mixing next. So let's see. Excuse me. So I had that down there. I have this paint on here pretty thick. Putting it on here really, really thick. This kind of dark on this area here. Yeah. I'm going stroke, stroke, stroke. I'm not moving like I don't know if my thing I should still be on the camera, I hope. Alright. I don't know, my camera cut off for some reason. It's acting funny because normally I can see the camera while I'm working, and I can't right now, so I'm not sure what's going on with that, but I'll keep an eye on it. So I think I went off the screen for a second. See, I know where I want to keep that color at. Black in this section here. Should be darker here. That beard. Oh, bumped into the table. I hope I didn't. I'm gonna stop messing around with this face in a little bit. Other parts of this, and then I'll come back once that dries, and then I'll do my next layer on the face. But you can see it's starting to come together, go up here, and the hair up here. Stroke, 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 stroke. Not to worry about too much for this edge, because I am going to come back to that. You know what, just one other thing I'm going to do here on this face. Clean this brush off for a second. All right. just messing with that a little bit. Sometimes you be wanting to pull away, but then I keep seeing things that I just want to touch one spot on. See, my brush was too wet right there. It didn't do what I want. I forgot to take a little paper towel, so I have to come back to that. It's not the way I want that. Okay, my water's dirty. I have my waste bucket here. Pour this water out in the waste bucket, and I have some water right here. I figured out a better system than me constantly running to the sink. I have a waste bucket and a clean bucket and the action bucket. All right, now I'm gonna go back over to the hands, start messing with those hands again. This time here. And again, it's just little. Right now, I can do some more detail, but right now I'm just getting like my little basic structure there. Look crazy right now. Oh no. That over there. My man doing some serious calculating. He's a mathematician. That's what we call him, a mathematician. So that's gonna be there. Yup. So I know what I gotta do to fix that. Okay. He's got a little, it's from the shirt right here. And I went straight onto this board. I didn't put any primer or anything on here. I went straight on here. We're going raw with this. Raw. Yeah, it's starting to look super nice. I'm not holding the brush up too close either. See, I'm kind of keeping it a distance. The further away, the less control you're gonna have, and I don't want it to be so controlled, even though it looks like I'm doing that at times. But if you were like in here and see how the strokes are on here, how heavy and loose they are, and over top of each other they are. Like sketching it out, but then like putting the color, and that's the great part. This part. So we have this little book here. And like I put some straight yellow paint on here, like a fluid yellow on here. So it does have that. I'm letting a little bit of that I put on there like bleed through right now where I'm doing on this book. You can see some of that. You know what? I'm just gonna make it a paper. I think I'm gonna make it next to him. So I think I'm gonna do like it's got some papers here, and that'll be a part of the table. So let me do this. I don't get that. So this will be like part of the tape going that way, because I'm just coming to that line anyway. So let me put a little bit more on here. I'm going to define that table a little bit more. It's going to go over here since I'm using this. This isn't going to be the final color, but I'm just doing this too. That's gonna go. remember, where the tape line is, that's where this board is getting cut, and at the top it's only going to go up to that tape line. Make his jacket come down here, so he's actually. Alright, let's get on his jacket a little bit. This is the fun part too. Get to use a little bigger brush. Well, no, not necessarily. I'm just going to use this little wider brush here. It's a little shorter. Alright, let me see how I'm going to use this jacket. Let me get my darks in first. Okay, know exactly what I'm going to do. Alright. I have some burnt sienna black and a little bit of crimson. Trying to get to the right. Okay, alright, here we go. So again, I'm just going to take this over here. If you know, I'm going to hit. I've already sketched my thing out, so if I just maintain within what I sketched, I can expand upon it. But as long as I just stay within what I sketched to get this first part done, and then after this, you can move on and start, you know, tweaking and changing things you want. But try to maintain that the initial sketch, and you know, just doing it so fast. Sometimes I do the sketch, I'll make one up. Sometimes I'll have a reference picture that I want to use. This piece right here, the original sketch, and like I throw the reference piece away. There was a reference picture for this piece right here, and so I just sketched it out and then threw it away because I don't want to. I just want to now. I want it to be from me, and the rest of the stuff I just painted around there. All the other little things in here, but I got. You'd like to know. Okay, so this right here. This is going to look so nice once I start getting to the background of this painting right here. It's going to really start looking nice. Just at this, and these colors I'm mixing on the fly. I cannot make these colors again. I don't even know the combinations. I'm just mixing all of this on the fly, and that's the other thing that makes it just. It's just a unique piece because you're not going to get these colors again. Because I couldn't do them again because I'm just moving. That's all I'm doing. I'm moving. That's it. I'm moving. Remember the George Jefferson and moving on up? Well, I'm moving on along with this painting right here. If anybody has any questions, feel free. Don't cost you nothing, but please like, share, and subscribe. Do me that favor, could you pretty please? Trying to get my subscribers up. You know, my last episode I had a Frida Kahlo. I don't know if anyone saw that. You should go to my look on the arts history section, and you'll see the episode yesterday that ran of Frida Kahlo. That was a good one. She has an amazing story. You know, please check it out. And then I have Albert Wagner. There's some really nice ones in here. It's nice to know some of these artists and a lot of these artists, people like to today, like, you know, kind of copy stuff from some of these, or got inspiration from some of these artists. I even think I had what's her name? Sister Gertrude Morgan. What's the other old lady name? I can't remember her name. Oh man, but her as well. It'll come back to me. But you see, keep it moving along, and so you see, I got that first layer right there. Kind of my dark areas. Now with that same brush. Step back, then I just decide where's the next stroke going to be. That's it. Step back and look for a second. Try not to stay too long looking, and then just make a decision. It's that simple. Make a decision. It'll all start coming together. But you gotta make a decision. Stop being so indecisive. With every darn thing. What am I gonna do? You're in a contrast. Up, down, left, right, in, out, win, lose, success, failure. One thing gonna happen, so don't worry about it. Be like electricity, take the good with the bad. The negative wire gone, got no power. Positive wire gone, no power. Boom, that's how it works. Need them both for growth. Need them both for growth. Yeah, it's coming along. This is just the first layer. Another mix going here. I'm just mixing some paint here. Trying to get my next color here. I'm just covering big parts of this coat. It'll make sense in the end. Right now I know it's kind of zigzaggy. Crazy. But, and again, I'm mixing these colors on the fly. I have no idea. I'll never be able to make these combinations again. What I do know is Again, just covering big areas. I'm not so concerned about getting these the exact colors I want. I'm using the colors that I used in that face, and I'm just mixing and matching them all for this first layer, and it's going to maintain like kind of like a harmony because I'm using the same colors, and these aren't even going to be the final colors in these spots. I'm just shaping this thing out now. With color, or that's what you want to call it, shaping it with color. Shaping it with color. That's what I'm doing. That's what it is. Just made a new art term, shaping it with color. I know somebody that said that before, but that's good there. Now it looks like the jacket is lost, but I'm gonna find it. I will find it. Once I do the next layer, I'll find it. Right now, I'm not concerned about that. I'm maintaining my sketch. Remember I told you that's what I was trying to do. I still see what I see there from the very beginning, what I saw. I'm not lost from that. Nowhere there lost from that. Now, I'm going to let this dry, the jacket, while I'm going to start working around it, because the next layer I put is going to go on top of this, what I've done right there. Checking to see if there's any questions. Okay, alright, let's start working around the figure. Alright, let me get some fresh water. Grab some paint. Just mixing some paint here. I haven't gone anywhere. Getting my background color. Started getting on my brush. I'm gonna cut around the edge with this first. Use this. Mix this up a little. yellow ochre, yellow, and a little bit of white. And I had a tad bit of I think I had burnt sienna in here in the original mix for this, because this is in a container that I used from another painting, and it was too light, so I'm mixing it up. I don't know if I have to thin this out, thicken it a little bit more than I wanted to. No, actually, kind of like that. It's gonna give me. All right, so now I'm gonna come, and I'm just gonna come around this figure and just start cutting around here. I don't care if a little bit of the paint gets on them, because that's all right. I'm going back over both these areas anyway. So I'm doing like strokes, just like really like kind of cleaning this brush off right now. Going here just to get the paint off the sides. Let me get my Alright, so I'm using this small brush while I'm doing this part, just cutting around here, because I don't want to be so just wilding all over the place with it, but I do still want it to have that painterly effect. Let that go here, and just a little bit into this graph too. Here. All right. See that? Get this earpiece in. I hope it's not bothering you all. I've been jingling this earpiece around. Looking nice. All right. Now I'm going to use a bigger brush. And at the same time, where is it? Oh, it's my water. I'm looking for my spray bottle. Remember, I'm only going up to the tape because I'm going to cut this piece at that point. So I'm doing here. Step over this case. Now I'm taking these strokes just straight up and down, even next to him here. Same thing here. Painting is like freaking good exercise, I can tell you that much. I dislocated my shoulder. It's on one of my blogs. Me telling how I dislocated my shoulder. I was down for 14 months. You know, it was my left arm, so but it was still bad because it was like super painful, and I don't even know I'm still alive. No, but no, oh man, you'll never want to dislocate your shoulder, ever. But I'm back in full condition. I'll be 64 years old in January. Still got the guns up. Yeah, this is coming together good. See, I'm coming back in with that stuff because I can still see it. This is very light over top of it. But I'm going to bring it all back in. Oh man, let's see. All right, we got our next thing I'm going to do. Actually use this same brush. But I gotta get it really. I gotta empty this water. I have to get it really clean. Yeah, my wastewater bucket, refill bucket idea that's been around for centuries that I just discovered after like messing around with this. But I haven't, I just started my podcast channel a few months ago, so I'm learning things as I go along. I know you can still tell some of my earlier episodes, they probably were flops, but I'm leaving them on there. I don't care because I just want to show the growth from when I started to where I am right now. So, and I'm going to continue to grow the channel. I'm going to have my art interviews, artists. I haven't been able to do artist interviews recently, but I'm going to be coming back to that. And art history, continue with that. I have footage from some exhibitions or galleries that I've gone to, but I just haven't edited them yet. So I think I have one or two of those on. Once I finish up on, it's like a little teal. What is this one? This is called, I don't have my reading glasses on over here. Oh, this is a turquoise. Just making these decisions as you go along. Okay, that's starting to look good on the face there. Oh man, this next layer is gonna be cool like that. But I gotta keep moving. I can't get too far ahead of myself. I have to stay focused and move to the next thing on here, which is make sure I get this cleaned really good. This I'll need to really use a much bigger brush. Where is it? I need to cover more ground. Like this. Okay. Just getting my next layer on here. And I don't want it to mix with that turquoise. I don't mind it mixing with the first color, but the turquoise is too wet right now for what I want to do with this. So I'm going to try to avoid not hitting that. But I do want it to kind of mingle with it a little bit, but not right yet. It's tempting to go into there. Looks crazy now, but that stuff that I just put in the background is going to come to the foreground, because I can still see it. Okay. I'm going to put it on. I wasn't planning on using this orange, but I think I will. Maybe too much. Gotta lighten this up a lot. I put a little bit too much orange up in there. I'll come down here with this one. That brush picked up a lot of paint, as you can see. All right, now let me see. There we go. It's gonna be nice when I draw the stuff back in. Bam. I'm just bamming up the background. Bam. Wow. It is really starting to look good. Uh-oh, live chat. Let me see. I didn't see that. Oh, thank you. Yes. Thank you. It is transforming pretty nicely. Thank you. So now, getting to my next part. Okay, let's get back to the guy for a second here. So I'm gonna glasses here. Them a little bit more pronounced. He's definitely got a light spot here, and even here. And get some more yellow ochre, I think. So here. See, I'm dinkered with his nose too much, and I don't like doing that, so I'm gonna come back to that. Dinkered too much, whatever that means. Dinkered. I used to hear my mom say that sometimes. Dinkered, and all kind of phrases. I bet you your parents said a lot of like different phrases. I'm doing this for a reason, and I'm gonna come back over that. I'm gonna come with this lip. Boom, 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 boom. And while the paint still is wet here, I can still maneuver it around, but it mixes kind of different when I do it now, after it started to dry a little bit. It's just a feeling. It feels different moving on the brush. Okay, let me see what else I can. Okay. There we go. See, I'm defining areas further. That's all I'm doing right now. Just defining areas further. And eventually you'll get to see this great document. He is crafting. Wait for that to dry, and I know what I'm going to do there. Oh, it would be nice if I put some music back on. Let's see what we're going to play. I'm just thankful that you all are here. Give yourself a hand. All right. Let's get this one here. Okay. This is coming out so nice. And I'm getting to a point though. Let's see here. Over here, but I just want to darken that spot right there. just dibbling, dabbling to make that ear like one more little thing and that's dry. Okay. A lot of this is still wet, but I'm gonna take a dry brush, put this on, see if it won't mix too much. All right, now this is working. So now I'm coming over. It almost looked like this, like it ain't quite like a checkerboard pattern, but kind of gives you that kind of little bit of a feel to it. Like I told you though, I can still see those elements that I had behind here. I'm gonna cut them back in. Physicality of painting. It definitely make you moving your arms. All right. This is looking super nice. But unfortunately, I can't go any further right now. I'm going to need to let this dry for a little while. So listen, see you tomorrow night. I'm going to do part 2 of this. I may work on it a little bit some more tonight. I'm still feeling a little bit of energy right now. It has been a long day, but feeling a little bit of energy right now, and I may go a little further when this dries, see how it looks. And but we'll have part 2 tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in to the KJL podcast channel. Kenneth episode. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to the KJL podcast channel. I'm artist Kenneth J. Lewis Sr., and I truly appreciate your time and support. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. And as always, keep creating, keep dreaming, and let your imagination lead the way. Until next time, take care.